Welcome to Wine Chats with Billi and Lyndsey,
where we drink wine and chat life.
It's just not working today.
Everything is a shit fight. We've got to pick up the kids from school soon, so we're just going to start.
I just realized that the back of that bottle says feet on the
ground.
Feet on the ground.
How appropriate.
Hey.
Feet on the ground.
We'll talk about these babies next week. But in the meantime, can we just talk about, cheers. That was a terrible
drink.
cheers. Just
drink for, whoa, calm down, glasses.
Yeah, that was a lot.
But you're going to hate this sound because my mic is
well, I'm going to like it better than the last couple of weeks when we totally fucked up the sound.
We don't know what happened. We're only thinking that one of the cords wasn't fully in and my mic wasn't working.
No.
Was your mic working?
My mic was working, but Lyndsey's wasn't, so we couldn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we're back, hopefully. I tested it, so it should be working.
What's not working is Billy's brain. And this is what we're going to talk about for the first bit.
My Brian.
Fuck you, Brian.
Fuck you, Brian. I just feel like my Brian has, I can't. I have no words. So this morning.
Good start.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I like to look somewhat decent when we record our podcasts. I know that you think that that's surprising news to you. Then obviously I haven't been doing a very good job of even just that. But
they're like, you look nice.
That was you looking nice. Yeah, look, I this morning woke up and I was like, no, I'm not. No, yeah. I just can't be. I can't. I don't want to. No.
You weren't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it. And I thought sometimes when I show up, like Lyndsey's in her shorts and a t-shirt, she's like, she just rocks it. She doesn't give a fuck. So I'm like, today I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to come in, wear my stupid shorts that I hang around with at home. I put a lemon shirt on. There's lemons on it. It's fine. I'm sorry. For those of you who are listening on audio in your cars, I apologize already for this horribly whingy episode. I came looking extremely casual today. I didn't even put my eyebrows on or actual proper makeup on because coincidentally I also found rashes on my eyebrows this morning. So it's all just working beautifully for me today.
So then can I tee in?
Yes, please.
For a second.
Because when I showed up, can I just say, showed up, Lyndsey's car wasn't even in here.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this is weird. So I parked my car.
So you hadn't got my message yet?
I parked my car and I listened to Lyndsey's message.
Yeah.
And what did your message say?
Because I had to scoot to the shop super quickly. So in my rambling of the message, I'm like, shit, so sorry. I've got to scoot to the shops. I'll be super quick. I'll be back soon. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about Laura. We'll make it in time. Because we had an important meeting with our marketing chick, Laura. Hi, Laura. Hello. At 9:30. Billy normally gets here just between 9 and 9:05, really. 9 o'clock.
And that wouldn't normally bother me. Normal. I mean, I didn't expect to remember the meeting with Laura necessarily. But I forgot about it so hard.
Which Billy forgets about things like plans all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
100%. That. So that's that part wasn't surprising to me. But my message back to her was well, I fucking forgot all about Laura. So much so that I came looking like I was in my pajamas.
Yeah.
And then we went to this cutesy Camp Hill fucking cute little cafe.
Florence.
It's so pretty there. I don't know why I'm being a dick about it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm angry. I just feel perpetually angry. And I walked in looking like a fucking hobo.
Look, but you're beautiful, so it's fine.
Lucky.
Thank God. At least you put some makeup on. At least you didn't come totally naked.
I could not come totally,
face-wise and stuff, right?
Or clothes-wise also would not work. No, you're right. I put a little bit on, enough to be presentable. And now we have a 4K camera. People can see details. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like your eyebrow rashes.
Stop it. Stop it. I don't know what happened this morning. And I just woke up and I was like, you know what? Of course I have rashes. And I was really unhappy yesterday as well.
Take a breath, Bill.
I was just...
There we go.
It seems
like the nose, out through the mouth.
I feel like I had breath in, but I wasn't letting it out. Anyway, if anybody out there is also listening, can we all just take a deep breath, please? Just take 5. I was really angry yesterday too. And I was texting you all angry about everyone and everything. I'm pretty certain it was hormonal, and it is hormonal, only because the day before yesterday, I was so fucking happy. I just had one of those really beautiful happy days.
You're on a high?
I was on a high.
Yeah,
I even said to Henry, I'm like, it feels a little bit sus, but I'm feeling extra happy today. I don't know what it is. It literally felt like the calm before the storm.
Did you spike my drink, babe?
No, I didn't. But he was like, he actually said something like, that's so weird because I feel like that every day. The fact that you think that it's sus, that you feel happy and good is weird. And I'm like, Henry, fucking shut the fuck up.
So he's the one that
was
made the
today.
tables turn.
No, I was like, no,
no.
babe, it's fine. Everything's fine. Do you want a blowjob? No. Like, I'm fully happy, right? Like, no dramas.
Ew.
But then, like, yesterday, I woke up and I was just fucking feral. Like a fucking feral
Well, I guess he
animal.
had to give a blowjob, right? Gross.
Wow. No, I didn't end up giving it, but it was on offer. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I just, I feel, and like you brought up before as well, how I fully just blanked out the other day.
Yeah, the other week. And we've put it on the socials. If you haven't seen it, I think you posted it as a
did,
reel,
yeah.
didn't you? Yeah. We're talking, and like, as you just realized, Billi doesn't breathe when she talks sometimes. She just, and it was funny. I'm sitting here watching it, and I literally, it was like watching something in slow-mo, like crash, because I could see her thoughts just escaping her brain.
Yeah.
And then the look on your face and your eyes start to go blank. I'm like, she's losing it. She's losing it. This is great. It's great content. And you did. You just totally lost all concentration.
I honestly just feel like it's funny. It's like I've been meditating more, so it's not like for anything other than that's why I feel like it's hormonal. It's like
That's not helping clearly.
no, but I feel like so clear in the mind that there's literally nothing in there.
I was going to
Like,
say,
right?
you've cleared it out. Everyone has moved out, shipped out of Billy's brain.
Like everything is gone. It's
yeah.
like before I used to have real bad anxiety and that's what was like overwhelming me almost.
Okay.
Whereas now it's like I feel so chill. It's almost gone too far to some extent. But then when I get angry about it, like my head is still kind of empty. I just feel these feelings. I don't even know what's happening.
I shouldn't be laughing because
No,
like,
I mean, it's, do you, like, I feel like you never go through this. Like,
No.
why am I feel like this, I blame everything on perimenopause now. Like I'm at that age. Like what the fuck's your problem?
Which is so funny. I'm about to turn 46. You're in your 30s still.
Yeah.
And which not like you can be in perimenopause. Absolutely. Not saying that you're not.
yeah.
But I think
But why didn't you go through it?
I don't know because I'm perfect. This is where my mom is like.
Did you guys hear that awkward silence?
Yeah, I know. Because everyone's like, oh my God, she is.
I know, it's really
perfect."
annoying.
I don't know. Like, I have brain fog sometimes and I forget things. Obviously, everyone does. But I don't know why I don't go through these.
Yeah. Like ups and downs. Mine,
Yeah.
they're so up and down.
Yeah. Look, ask my husband, and I'm a moody bitch. Like, I have my
Yeah.
moods, I have my hormones, I have my rage, I have my PMS moments.
Right.
Absolutely.
I feel like we want to hear more about that.
Oh, look, sit down and get comfortable. Like, it could
We
go.
are, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Tell us more.
Everyone else. Oh, absolutely. I'm a moody cow. But I don't go through I don't think my peaks and lows are as high and low as
Right.
yours or as others.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's just the way I roll. I don't know. Maybe mine's in the calm before the storm. Maybe I'm.
We all hope so. We all hope so. Just because, I just want to see a little bit of a mind, fart right in the middle of a sentence,
Oh
something.
yeah, no, that would
Yeah.
happen. I mean, it's a typical, like, you walk into the kitchen and you open up the fridge and you're like, what the fuck did I open the fridge for?
Oh,
Like, that
yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
That happens. I mean,
That's
happens to
like my
everyone. Yeah.
life. Like it's like a whole day of that.
All the time. Look,
And
Billy.
then this morning even, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to say, I don't know if we
lost
want to
it.
take, no, I didn't. I was just
Oh.
like, I was about to bring in, because it's school time, right?
Oh,
But I
yes.
know we want to talk about that maybe next.
Yes, after the break, Billy. Calm down with all
After
your
the
thoughts
break.
in your brain.
I don't know if that's now though. I don't
No.
It's,
Are you done all your thoughts?
I didn't have any to begin with.
Oh, right.
All I knew was that I was angry about stuff. And then I put on movies that make me that put the same mood in,
That's stupid.
No, because you can't watch something happy when you're fucking miserable and annoyed. You don't want to do any of that. And then literally anything that happens, like we get an email from someone, I'm like, ugh, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I just get so
Yeah. Hot tip, I just burped and I hope it didn't go in the sound. So can you edit that out?
That's your mic. No, I'm not editing out your burps. That's dumb. All the audio people have to have some fun.
All the
Jeez.
what people?
Audio people.
Oh, audio people.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can't see us. Yeah. Look, I don't know what to say, Billy, except I'm here for the shit show that you're providing.
I
all
really
of us.
thought you were going to say for me, but the shit show.
Oh,
was-
that too.
yeah.
I'll hold your hand
Yeah.
and giggle along because it's entertaining.
I just send Lyndsey angry memes.
I did this AI thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the thing.
How
Did you know
even
that
do
was the thing?
No. How? On what?
I'll show you on Messenger. So on Facebook, they have, like, you can search and you put in. So I just put in Angry Billy.
I love that it came up with a girl as well, because that could have been a boy too. Right?
Well, I did an I, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe.
Good one, AI.
I don't know. He's so smart. And it's
Why is it a he? Might be a
I
she.
don't know, Billy.
Same.
She, it, they, whatever, all inclusive, everyone. And it was so funny, wasn't it? It spat out this photo.
Yeah.
Which was like so you.
I just felt like it was like angry, like warrior street cool me.
Yeah. Yeah, she even had tinge of red hair, which you've just gone red.
I swear that your messages must be listening to us and like looking at our shit, because then it can like assess who I am.
Oh,
and
right.
Spit out the perfect image.
Totally.
Okay, let's go to the next.
Let's take a break.
Let's
You
take a
can
break.
gather the few thoughts that are left clanking around in your brain. Maybe they'll come out as something.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I don't know. Okay,
Just
we'll be back. Okay, so Billy still only has a few brain cells left and a few thoughts floating around in her beautiful red locked hair.
Just a few.
Just a few. So it's a bad time for your brain cells to be like diminishing because school over here, our school year starts, it's the calendar year. Well, not really the calendar, kind of like it's the end of January. The kids go back to school.
Yeah.
So we're like week 3 of term 1. So for me, like all my kids' activities, like my 3 kids' activities are in full swing.
Yes.
Life's crazy. You got to juggle like who's got swimming today, who's got homework due, who's got fucking library.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's full
And there's
on.
3 of them. There's only 2 of mine.
Yeah.
It is so full on.
Yeah.
The first week I missed a whole activity. Like there
What
was,
do you
I think,
mean?
well,
Like-
one of my kids, I don't know which one, had gymnastics. Totally missed the first week of it.
Like not school related, like a proper
Not
activity.
school related. They made it to school. For some reason, I thought it started in week 2. To be fair, I actually thought it started in week 2. So that's not necessarily a complete fumble.
Totally. And a lot of activities do start the second week.
Because the other, yes.
Yes. So that's fair
So
enough.
well, forgive me for that one.
Yeah.
This morning, as I was leaving the house, one of my kids, again, it doesn't really matter which one, took off early. She went to choir.
Okay, yes.
And then just as I was leaving the house to drop Eve off, my phone pings and it's like, ping, May has swimming today. And I'm like, I didn't fucking send her swimming shit with her.
Oh.
So thankfully, just in time, my phone advised me of that.
Yes.
So I can pack something together and send it through with Eve. So I just made that. But generally speaking, I have no idea when their library days are. They just kind of tell me those things on the day. I'm keeping up with things, I want to say.
Yeah, okay.
Only just.
Do you know what I have to do? And this won't work for you because you don't use your diary. Maybe with your phone.
I've been writing things down.
Good, but you have to actually check this. So for what?
I don't check.
No, but maybe you will for this. Oh my God, careful. I have choked on my saliva so many times in the last couple of days. It's actually traumatizing. I'm going to choke one of these times.
Oh my God,
anyways, I
no.
know.
We're just becoming famous. Please no. Like, come on.
I know. Okay. No. So at the front of my diary, because I'm still old school, I like to have a notebook diary. Keep your comments to yourself. So once I know when everyone has swimming, library, and their homework is due, I put each kid, 3 kids, each kid's name and when it is, because I can't even remember, and I'm an organized person. Yeah. So each day I just check, okay, who's got what, who needs to have their PE clothes, their swim bag, their library book bag. And then it's just a quick reference.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you write this in every week?
No.
So it's on the front of your calendar thing?
Front of my diary, like not on the very front, on the first page of my diary, I write each of their names, and then like for Bane, swimming, Thursday.
I see what you mean.
Library, fucking Tuesdays. I don't know when it is. I have to look at my book. Homework due Fridays.
Right.
Because each kid is different. Each
Totally.
class is different.
Yes.
I cannot remember.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bane might remember, he's my eldest, but like Van, my 7-year-old, he might not remember.
Well, I kind of feel like by the time you remember, it's a new term again. And then
exactly.
shit changes again.
Yeah.
So it's just like impossible to keep up.
Anyways, it's a little tidbit. If it may work, it may not work for you. But for the first term, definitely, I always revert back to it because I cannot remember what's happening.
It's like I know how
this wine is horrible.
I feel.
I'm sorry, but I just
probably not really drinking it. I mean, it's here, but I actually don't mind it. But I mean, again, for me and wine, it's like,
is it not leaving a gross taste in your mouth?
Life is leaving a gross taste in my mouth. The wine can only really add to it. Okay. I've been eating so much garlic lately. Like what I love to do is such a like we're all over the place. Let's just go with it. I've been making a lot of toast.
Okay.
And then just like rubbing raw garlic on it, you know, and you put butter on it, and you put mayonnaise on it, and whatever. Oh, it's so delicious.
Okay.
And then the other day I made this soup because I've been trying to eat better because my period's coming up, which is why I'm PMSing, which is why I'm all clueless. I've been eating just trying to add more red meat because apparently you're supposed to eat red meat before your fucking period, not during or after.
The iron, because you're losing blood.
None of that
makes sense.
Should be a surprise. But anyway, but I made this really good spinach soup the other day. So I had my garlicky bread with my spinach soup, and
delicious.
then Henry, love him to bits, but packed the rest of the soup up for his vegetarian mum because she came over to help us out with something. So he was like, "Oh, I'll just pack up the rest of the soup," and I'm like,
"No,
okay." And I let go of it so like sadly because I love her and I want to give her stuff because she gives me stuff all the time. That was such a good soup, and now I lost it. Now I feel like I have to make it again, but I just don't think it'll be the same.
I was going to say, can't you make it again? Was it an easy one to make?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I like the idea of the soup.
I just did a fucking ton of mushrooms.
Yeah.
Just a ton of broccoli.
Okay.
And one of those, like, a packet of that frozen spinach.
Yeah.
Did just like a 250-gram frozen spinach. Shoved that bitch in. Boiled it for a really fucking long time. Garlic, you know, you season it.
Like vegetable stock or chicken stock?
Not even.
What?
Literally just
That's
put
not
in.
soup.
Oh,
That's
well,
a
I put
stew.
vegeta in, which is like a vegetable stock.
Yeah, but what's the liquid, dickhead? What liquid in
What do
it?
you mean?
Okay, well, I need to know. Is it a stock? Is it water? Is it wine? I need to know the
Don't fucking
details.
that's none of that. It's all weird. Okay, it's just, it was boiling in water. I put some vegeta in it. I put some fucking whatever else I fucking had.
Yum.
Okay, like onion powder, garlic powder. It's a bit of chili powder.
Yes, good. Ooh,
So good.
you were brave.
So I was.
Yeah.
Thank you for acknowledging that because
She's not a spicy girl.
I
Yeah.
even put a little bit of spice on my fried rice today because who does that? That's so white people.
Who doesn't?
So weird
It was an Asian spice sauce. Had a Chinese rooster on it.
for white people.
So true.
Anyway, why were we talking about soup?
Your soup, but it sounds delicious. Can
It was
you tell me the
delicious.
recipe afterwards?
That was the I just gave it
damn
to you.
Okay, mushrooms.
That's right. I can never make the same recipe twice. I just shove in whatever I have at the time.
Okay.
What are we talking about, Lyndsey? School.
The craziness of
God. And it keeps going. It's only just begun.
This is so funny. And okay, so which activities do you so your daughter missed gymnastics?
Yes, but we've kept up with everything else.
Okay.
So we have gymnastics.
Yeah.
We have dance. We have like ice skating and rock climbing and like swim club.
Okay.
This is all new to me. I don't know if you've been a long time listener or not, but I've basically stayed from as many like kids' activities for the longest time I could.
Totally.
But now that they're big and they have like their own opinions and
Yeah.
thoughts and likes and things, and I can't really keep them at home just hanging out with me anymore. Like,
I think
fair
it's
enough.
I do think it's important to not push your kids into doing stuff, but when they get a certain age, they should have activities to
Absolutely.
do. And if they show interest in skating or rock climbing, then like I think we do have a duty. If you can afford it with time and money, I think we do as a parent should be like encouraging.
Absolutely.
that.
And I think like my older one, Eve, as well, is like starting to branch out a little bit more herself because I think she's very much like me. We're both homebodies. We don't really like to do heaps of stuff, whereas May just wants to go out and do stuff all the time. So she's just like filled with activities this year and I love it. Like it's so nice.
Totally.
It's actually so nice.
Do any of their activities cross over each other?
No.
Oh, lucky.
I think I would not do that.
Not do that.
I can like, are you seeing this? And you want me to be in two places at the same time?
Well, no, you've got a husband and you've got just the two kids. So like you could, like Henry takes one, you take one. Do I have to tell you how to parent? I do this now.
You already have so much. My kids do their lunches now a little
Yes.
bit. Like
Yeah,
they get their bits
great.
and bobs and you know they're
Totally.
involved in all that stuff. It's so much easier. Like the older they get, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to like almost just like say to mums with young kids. I had a friend. Her and I
Besides
saw
me.
each other. Actually, I love this little story as well because hi Sanj. I love her.
Sanya.
So this is such an example of like I could not care less that this happened because I'm so like this. But I made dinner plans with her. Like let's say we've been planning it for ages to be on like Friday. So like weeks ahead of time we booked this in. And earlier in the week I had messaged her and I was like, okay, so Friday plans. I booked it for 6 o'clock. She was like, yep, cool, no dramas. On Friday I had this thought where I'm like, I should just message her and just check in with her. But I didn't because I don't want to be like pushy and be like, hey, bitch.
Yeah.
But I should have. Because 6 o'clock comes, no, Sonia. 6:15 comes, I'm messaging Lyndsey and I'm like, I have a feeling Sonia pulled a Billi.
Oopsie.
I just have a feeling she's totally forgotten about this. And I message her and I'm like, hey, babe, I'm here. Like, I'm
Yeah, where are
what's going
you?
on? At 6:30, she calls me and she was like, "Oh my God!" And I'm like, "You've forgotten, haven't you?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm so sorry." And I just laughed. Like it was such a me moment. And as soon as she arrived, she was like, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, honestly, I've done this to Lyndsey so many times. I've had times when Lyndsey's like, "Okay, well, I'll see you, in an hour or something, blah blah blah," and I'm like driving the opposite way, going to the Gold Coast, picking up chickens.
Yeah.
And Lyndsey's like, "Well, we were supposed to meet, like with our family." Like I've done this to Lyndsey so many times. I wasn't even upset with Sonia because I was like, I know that this is how I roll. But anyway, she was saying something that I've, again, lost my train of thought. It's gone.
She was saying something. That thought went really fast.
It did. Well, like I was saying, like she has young kids. And I said to her, because you have young kids.
Yes. Okay.
You can be forgiven for anything.
Yeah.
When they're so little, you're so mindless. And you're not Lyndsey, because Lyndsey's perfect.
I am.
But you're so sleepy and so mindless. And it's just like that time will be over. So I think what I'm trying to say is like now that my kids are a little bit older and I have more sleep and like I have more like brain space, you wouldn't tell, but I do.
Do you?
A little bit.
Good God.
They can also like look after their own activities now to an extent.
What,
like to remind me to be like, hey, it's like Friday. I should
Yeah.
go swimming. I'm like, oh, yeah, you should do that. Because it's Friday.
And it's 5:02 before we need to leave. But grab your stuff and let's
Totally.
go. Look, it all made perfect sense.
Did it?
Perfect sense. I hope this pretty little head doesn't like burst with overwhelmingness. Whatever. Look, you'll get there. You'll get there. You'll get your period. Life will be great.
Totally.
It's going to be week 4 before you know it in school, and it'll be even more like, routine. I don't know. I'm trying to grasp at straws, Billi, here. Like, life will be great.
You're doing great. Oh, life is great. I don't mind it. I'm just kind of walking around. Like, every once in a while, I get really angry. We all know it. I tell everybody in the house, right?
Yeah.
Like, I tell everybody in the house, just like, don't fucking piss me off.
Yeah.
And then they know. We laugh about it, and then we'll move on with our lives. I think before, when I didn't understand what was happening or that I wasn't like tracking it, it used to like upset me more, and then everybody would just feel bad at home. But now I'm like, guys, I'm PMSing. Like, everybody just back the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll all be happy. It's fine. God, is this episode over? Is anybody else just really fucking exhausted?
I am.
Please, just
my ears are very
I'm
exhausted.
Sweating again.
Look, okay. Well, speaking of the kids, we actually have
we have to pick them up.
Go pick them up. It's 2:30.
Oh yeah. Children, if I'm late, it's because of Auntie Lyndsey.
She hasn't forgotten. Okay, come back next week for more of this bullshit. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Billi and Lyndsey. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end. Both of us?
Yeah, go
on.
on.
Chat soon.